Good morning, everyone. I wanted to start doing a few video messages to all the Opal team members. We're going to try to get these posted at the plants and also share a link through YouTube. But just wanted to give everyone a somewhat frequent update on what is going on with the current COVID-19 situation across all of our facilities, how it's affecting us, what we're doing to mitigate some of our risks and help our employees, help our communities. So hopefully these are pretty quick and you can listen to them and pass them on to team members. And if they have questions, they can for sure get back to myself or anyone, any of their leaders, any of their managers, and we'll get those questions answered as best we can. But just to start out with, one of the big things on everyone's mind yesterday was the Neosho City Council debating and voting on a shelter-in-place ordinance. Happily for now, they have decided to not put that into effect, which is good news for our employees here in Southwest Missouri. We do need to be very vigilant about how we social distance and how we maintain our health in relation to other people in the community, but for now, our employees are not under a shelter-in-place ordinance here in Southwest Missouri. I want to continue, though, to stress that your paperwork as a critical infrastructure employee, you should have that in hand and carry that with you so that if these ordinances do go into effect in the future, that you can get to your place of work and continue with your job functions. So that is good news. We've hired extra sanitation help to clean our break rooms, our plants, our our facilities to maintain a healthy work environment and try to combat the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Uh, the Families First Act, Brian distributed that to all the managers, and what the impact is to yourself as an employee of Opal Foods. They should have it. It should be posted in your break rooms. If you do not have it, please let us know. But that is an essential uh, piece of legislation that was passed, and you should review that if possible. Some good news, some wins for us. Today we're delivering 37 half cases to a senior living center here in Neosho. That will help the seniors with some of the food insecurities they may be facing with the lack of eggs. So great news. A lot of you have been able to get eggs to your local communities, your local churches, your local food banks. That is great. Even your local neighborhoods. Keep that up. And if you need help with that, if you have concerns over that or questions, please ask myself, ask any of your managers how that you can do that, how to be effective in that. Another great piece of news is I think now for the 13th year in a row, we are supplying the Ozark Food Harvest with a truckload of eggs at Easter time. These will be delivered next week, and those go to help the communities and food banks in Southwest Missouri. So we'll be sending a full truckload next week, and they are always very appreciative for that. So happy to do that every year, and thank you for helping fulfill those orders. For the folks in Hampton and Roggen, I don't hear as many stories, but I did get a story yesterday. The local, I believe it was a church there locally in Brighton that was able to, or a food bank in Brighton. I'm sorry that I don't have the specifics on it, but was very thankful for the egg donation they made out of Roggen. So keep the stories coming to us, and I'll get them out on these video chats that we're going to continue to do. Next week, as we finish up this week and next week, I'm sure more will come out of legislation out of Congress, maybe new restrictions on travel, etc. But we'll keep you updated as we can. And as we know more, we will continue to get that information out to you. Just continue to communicate with your leaders, with your leads, with your managers, anyone up through myself. Feel free to communicate with us if you have questions, concerns, etc. Lastly, I'm very humbled by the work that our teams continue to do. They have done an outstanding job in the last couple of weeks. It's been tremendously difficult, and I know that we'll have more difficult weeks ahead of us, but as a team, we are functioning outstanding. You are doing an outstanding job. I can't thank you enough for all the effort and work you have put into making this challenging time less challenging. So thank you. Please share this with any of your coworkers that you can. We'll forward it out to as many people that have email, but share it as needed. And please let me know if you have any comments, concerns, questions. We'll answer them. We'll get back to you. But again, thank you so much. And be safe. Take care of your families. Take care of your community. Thank you.